Hello guys, today I'm going to show you how to make Swedish carrot soup. So this is carrots. I'm going to show you how to make a healthy way of a creative way, or rather a Swedish way of making this soup. It's really easy. All you need is about 10 medium-sized carrot. Wash and chop them into this chunk. About 1 inch if you like. You can also cut them into smaller pieces. And also some lemon. As you can see, I have some lemon, which I'm going to be cutting this into 2 and squeeze out the juice of lemon juice. And also I have about 1 inch of ginger. Ginger is really good, especially now when it's autumn. A lot of people fall sick during this time, so this is really good to have them in the soup. And I literally buy a lot of ginger during this season. It will keep you away from getting cold, so this is really good. And also 1 chopped onion and some garlic. So what you basically need to do is I'm going to put this up a bit here so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to heat up the pan. Let me just put this back. The heat, I have removed them. Just put this back. Yep. So unlock and now I'm going to on it to maybe slightly higher than medium. And you want to be able to just fresh up, we call that in Swedish, just to saute them for a while in a pot pan. Some oil, about 1.5 tablespoons of oil. So what you want to do is next is to cut up the chopped garlic and the chopped onion. Thank you for the thumbs up. So put the onion in and the garlic, and you want to keep this to the last minute. You just need to grate them. I have a small little grater which I just found out this is actually a grater. It comes with this very rough edges, so it's really good. It comes with like a bowl. So what you need to do is to use a spoon and just to rip off the skin of the ginger and then grate them. So but you're gonna do this last minute. And also the same for the lemon. So what you need to do is to cut the lemon into half. You're going to just knead the juice. And while the pan is hot, you just need to just fry them. I'm going to put the camera closer so you can see how it looks like on the pot. So hopefully this is a better view. So you just need to fry them. Season it with a little bit of salt. And if you like pepper, but I like to put the pepper in the last part. And then the carrots in. So you just want to saute them until they are slightly soft. And if you like, you could add some water in to soften it. So I'm going to be adding just a little bit of water. And then I'm going to reduce the heat to medium. Put a little bit more water. You want to add a little bit of water because you don't want this to be stuck onto the bottom of the pan and then the carrots get burned. So what you basically want to do is just to keep this softened. And if you have a lid, put the lid on. Let me just take my lid and put the lid on. By putting the lid on, you will speed up the time for cooking. So put the lid on. So what I'll do next is usually this is a really fast way to make a soup. So I just take a spoon to rip off the skin. Or if you don't have a spoon, you can use like a butter knife. Just rip them off like this. about an inch. So about 1 inch, about an inch. So you just need to riva, in Swedish we call that, just grate them. So this is a very good tools that you can use. All you need to do is just to rub them on the plate. It's really easy to do. So you need about, this is about an inch now. So keep this, you can still use it. What I will do is, usually I like to skin them all and then I put them in the refrigerator with a plastic cover. But in this case, I'm going to just use all those that has been grated. If you like, you can just put the juice of it, but I prefer to eat the ginger all by itself. So I'm going to put this ginger, grated ginger, into the soup. Let me just show you what I do. So I'm going to put them into the soup like this. And don't waste them, because you still can get some juice out from this plate. So it's really good if it's in a bowl. So just pour everything in so you don't waste the ginger. So what you want to do next is, if you want, you can add the bouillon, which is a chicken cube, or you have a vegetable cubes if you're vegetarian. That's it. And just cover them, let it simmer for a while. So this will take about 5-10 minutes depending on the thickness of the carrots. So increase the heat now. You want to soften them quickly and not overcooking them. So usually this is how my ex-mother-in-law do, and she didn't have lemon because I'm having a really bad flu. So you can add lemon in this. If you don't have lemon at home, it's still okay to cook this part. So I'm going to add some lemon juice. Remove the stem of the seed. Right? That's simple. It's very simple. So you just squeeze the lemon juice in the pan, in the pot. If you miss the seed, just take it out, like I did. I missed the seed. So I'm going to just make sure that I don't miss the seed again, okay? So just 1 lemon juice. Oh, here you go. You don't see the seed all the time, but make sure the seed is not in, because when the seed is in, it will be very bitter. You don't want to have a bitter taste on the soup. The carrot is a bit sweet, so somehow it adds to balance up a bit on the flavor. And what you need to do is to just continue to boil them. Give this a quick stir. Oops. Okay. And just cover them. Let it simmer for about 5 to 10 minutes. So while this is boiling, I'm gonna just greet everyone who have just joined us. My name is Esti. You are just watching my YouTube channel. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed, please do that. I would love to have you in my channel. And if you have any questions, you can send me on a comment even after the live streaming. I'm going to try to do some very simple recipe that people, you know, most of the people, they don't have time. The only time that they might have is only on weekend. Today is a Saturday. We actually have a lot of time, but because we are tied up with so many chores, so many things that we need to do. So this is a really nice soup. If you like, you can cook them, especially during the autumn. It's really delicious. It's really simple, and you make a big pot and you can keep them in the refrigerator and take it out and just heat it up. Originally the recipes call for coconut milk, but I don't have coconut milk at home, so I'm going to replace this with just a simple cream, double cream. So if you have coconut milk, try and use it. I think it tastes much better. So this is, as you can see, is simmering. The steam is coming out, and because I don't have this really good ventilation, as you can see, I have just one light here. I'll try on the light, so you can see better, right? It's a really nice weather today outside, very sunny. Over there is a shop, and right now it's about, I don't know what time, 12 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So usually on a Saturday afternoon, we don't usually we were not so lucky this year because of the weather. It was really shitty weather, a lot of rain for the past few weeks. Was so blowing, it was like a storm every day, you know, for the past few days. So we took the opportunity to do more things inside. So usually during this time of the year, people like to find things to do. If you watch my Facebook live streaming earlier on, I have shared some of the hack that I have developed myself in the kitchen, how to save storage spaces. So I think I would like to do a little bit of that, because we all are using the kitchen quite a lot, and it would be good to share some ideas on how I save space and money in the kitchen without having to buy a lot of kitchen gadget that you actually don't really need. Why not do something that you use more often, and you know, try to develop your own style in your own kitchen. So now the carrots is almost done. I'm gonna off the heat. I'm gonna show you how I do that. Off the heat, and I'm gonna mousse the carrot. Give this a stir. So you don't really need to cook them for too long. So this is about, it's not really that soft yet, but it's okay, because you're going to continue to cook them again in the pan. So I'm going to off the heat now, and I'm going to transfer these carrots over to a bowl. Let me see if I can do this directly. Oh, yeah, of course. So I'm going to transfer this over to a mixer. Yeah. So what you need to do is to blend this into like a paste. Okay, so guys, I am a turmeric queen. I like to use turmeric on everything, and turmeric is really, really healthy if you want to kill your cough and all the inflammation turmeric. I strongly recommend. Alright, so this is almost done. I'm going to transfer this over to the pan. So what you need to do next is to transfer them. It's still very warm. Make sure you don't burn yourself. Spread the last patch. Okay. So in the pan, I'm going to return this the heat. I'm going to put about medium high, and in the pan I'm going to be adding some milk. Really the thickness is up to you, because let me just put you closer so you can see. The thickness is really up to you individually actually. So let me just show you an example. This is a bit, obviously this is too thick, so you want to thinner this. So you can either put milk, or if you like to lose weight, add milk, light milk with lesser fat. Otherwise, for me, I prefer the cream because it's more creamy. So I'm going to be adding this cream. This is a viscrede, double cream, you call that. So I have about 2 deciliter, about 200 ml. I'm going to add 200 ml in here. Okay, so I think this is okay. So what you want to do next is to add a chicken bouillon or a vegetable cube. I'm going to add a vegetable cube, and I'm going to just season this with some salt. Ooh, no more, nothing left. And then you just let this boil until it's what do you call that, it's fully boiled. Let it simmer for about 5-10 minutes. Some people like to make this even more fine. You can do that. The way to do that is to boil the carrots even more, but because I like to have a bit of munching consistency, I'm going to just let this boil up, turn up to boil about maybe 5-10 minutes, then it will come to a boil. So when it boils, you just need to you can serve them immediately if you like, but if you don't, you can put them aside, let it sit for a while, because you want the flavors of the soup to develop. I would suggest that you make this like 1-2 hours in the head, and then let them cool down, because that is where the flavors will come out even more from the carrots. And then when you want to serve them, reheat them on the pan, and on a hot pot, on a hot plate, or just on microwave if you don't too lazy to heat up the pan. So, and just serve them with some garlic bread. It's really healthy, and it's quite filling. It's not like potato, very starchy, right? So carrot is really good for you, and I think children, they love it. And this is one way you could trick people into eating more vegetables. So I have been eating soup for the past few days. I've been eating chickpea soup, and I thought maybe chickpea soup is a really cheap food, especially if you're too lazy to cook. You can buy them in the tube at the supermarket here, and I love it because it's, first of all, it's really cheap. Secondly, it's really easy to use. You know, you just pour them and then just add milk and stir them, and then you can have dinner like within 2-3 minutes, or as soon as the things start to boil. So guys, I'm going to take pictures and I'm going to put it up onto Instagram, and I'm going to put it up on YouTube and not Facebook, and I hope you guys can see it. I'm going to try and see if I can do more of such video in the future. You can see it starts to create this foam like a bubble, so don't worry, just give this a stir. and you just want to keep them not stick onto the bottom. Make sure the pan is not too hot. I'm going to reduce the heat, and I'm just going to let this simmer for another 10 minutes before I can serve them. Alright guys, I hope this recipe is helpful for those of you who are falling sick. This is especially good if you are sick and you don't have the appetite to eat. Just like me, we don't have the appetite to eat, and me and LG, we've been sick like 2 weeks now, so we've been eating soup and try to remember to drink more water. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and if you do, and if you're new here, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I hope to see more of you guys here in the comment in the future. Alright, so have a nice day. Bye bye.